Unusual animal friendships, 7 unexpected companions. Species crossing relationships between animals frequently result in adorable interactions. Numerous pets and animals are capable of developing sincere bonds with one another. While some of these animals provide each other with emotional support, others help each other out physically by picking insects off each other's fur. Welcome to the Know-It-All YouTube channel. To know about all the interesting facts from around the world, click the subscribe button and make sure to hit the bell icon if you don't want to miss out our new videos. A koala and a wombat living at an Australian zoo became best buddies. Koala Elsa and wombat Hope grew close during the months when the Australian Reptile Park in Somersby, New South Wales, was closed to visitors due to the coronavirus outbreak. Hope would occasionally be moved into the koala enclosure while the park staff cleaned her dwelling space, according to Annetta Constantines of Insider. The caretakers saw Hope and Elsa displaying signs of friendship at that point. Elsa and Hope were frequently spotted socializing, a park representative told Insider. Keepers would marvel as the two grew close and kissed each other on the nose every day. They quickly became the best of friends, and it didn't take long at all. The connections between Elsa and Hope may also be explained by the fact that koalas and wombats are related species of marsupials, according to the park's director Liz Gabriel. A group of otters bonded with a family of orangutans at a zoo in Belgium. Something genuinely amazing occurred at a zoo in Belgium. A family of orangutans formed a friendship with a group of otters. At the Paradise Zoo in Belgium, a group of Asian small-clawed otters has developed a fondness for two orangutans, Weejan, a 24-year-old male, and Sari, a 15-year-old female. Since 2017, Weejan and Sari and their 3-year-old son Barani have resided in the habitat. Orangutans and otters coexist as a kind of enrichment as well as entertainment, according to Paradise spokesman Matthew Godefroy to Insider. According to Godefroy, it makes life more enjoyable and interesting for both animal species. That is the reason we decided to permit an otter family to reside in the river that cuts through the orangutan habitat. Zoo visitors and animal lovers alike have fallen in love with this odd bond. It's common to witness orangutans and otters grooming and playing together. Sometimes the orangutans will even give the otters rides on their backs in the water. It is a lovely illustration of the powerful friendship and love that can develop between different species. Rats can make reliable companions for kittens. Many people's lives are greatly affected by their pets. There are many different species of animals that can make wonderful pets, including dogs, cats, birds, and reptiles. Rats are one pet that is frequently ignored though. For those considering a distinctive and sociable pet, rats can make excellent companions. The Brooklyn Cat Cafe, a cat adoption facility in Brooklyn, New York, keeps rats to care for neglected kittens that are up for adoption. According to National Geographic, when a kitten at the Brooklyn Cat Cafe was found to have feline leukemia, it had to be separated from the other cats so they wouldn't catch the illness. Because rats cannot contract the feline leukemia virus, the shelter then introduced a rat to the isolated cat. According to National Geographic, the rat-cat relationship eventually proved to be successful. A dog nursed an Amur tiger cub at a zoo in Russia. A touching and unusual thing happened at a zoo in Russia when a dog started nursing an Amur tiger cub. Zoologists and animal lovers from all around the world have been drawn to this surprising turn of nature. It's interesting to watch a small tiger cub experience the maternal tendencies of a different species. According to National Geographic, cross-fostering occurs when baby animals are taken away from their birth parents and raised by surrogates. A 4-month-old Amur tiger cub is seen in this 2005 image with its surrogate mother, a dog that cared for 2 tiger cubs at the zoo. This dog, who was also nursing her own litter of puppies, took in the little tiger cub as one of her own, providing it with milk and warmth. This unlikely situation serves as a reminder that love and nurturing can come from unexpected places. It teaches us about the close bonds that exist between animals and their capacity for caring. These occurrences serve as a reminder that there is still a lot to understand and appreciate as we deepen our understanding of the relationships among the various animals in the animal kingdom. At a Bangladesh zoo, a sheep and a rhinoceros formed an unlikely companionship. Although friendships between different species are always interesting to witness, a friendship between a sheep and a rhinoceros may top the list of the most unlikely collaborations. Visitors at a zoo in Bangladesh were delighted to see the two creatures playing and developing an odd friendship. Although it may seem strange to see a sheep and a rhino getting along so well, the friendship between the two animals serves as a reminder that even the most disparate creatures can become friends. It is obvious that this odd pair has won many people's hearts while the zookeepers watch in wonder. According to the Dhaka Tribune, the female rhinoceros known as Kanchi developed depression after the passing of her male mate in 2013. Following the loss, Kanchi stopped eating and became withdrawn. The zoo staff decided to pair her up with a sheep as a companion, and it was successful. The Bangladesh publication claimed that the sheep and rhino coexisted for 5 years. The Dhaka Tribune stated that although the sheep could have had a life of her own, she remained fiercely dedicated to the rhino. Seeing animals care for and love one another despite their differences is touching. The visitors of the zoo were in wonder at the unusual pair as they captured them on camera and spread the message of affection and acceptance for every living thing on Earth. In Belgium, a baby goat found an unlikely companion in 2 Saint Bernard dogs after its mother died. The heart is always won over by stories of animal partnerships, and one such extraordinary tale comes from Belgium. A newborn goat unexpectedly found itself building an extraordinary friendship with 2 Saint Bernard dogs. When the newborn goat's mother passed away, leaving the infant orphaned and on its own, the tale began. Little did it realize that 2 large, furry guardians would soon be watching out for it. A baby goat left without a mother after her untimely passing found 2 unlikely companions in the form of Saint Bernard dogs. The trio quickly became inseparable, playing and napping together in a heartwarming display of cross-species friendship. According to the Dodo in 2016, 2 Saint Bernard dogs offered a baby goat to a Belgian company. After the goat's mother passed away and his previous owners were unable to care for him, Isolde Madart, the owner of the dogs, adopted Hans. Julie and Basil, Madart's Saint Bernard dogs, developed a close bond with the goat. Hans, the goat, regularly napped alongside the dogs and sunbathed with them. Birds stand in a line on the head of a buffalo in Kenya. In Kenya, Africa, a bunch of birds are being carried by an African buffalo. Because they feed on any fleas or lice that may be on the buffalo's back, birds and buffalo frequently congregate around them. According to the Denver Zoo, this cleans the buffalo and provides the birds with a simple meal. In Kenya, it's common to see birds perched in a line atop buffaloes. For people who don't know how these animals behave, this could seem like an uncommon sight, but in some places, it happens frequently. The birds in question are oxpeckers, a species that eat ticks and other parasites that live on the skin of large beasts like cattle and buffalo. They are able to conveniently access their food and benefit the animals they eat by resting on the backs of these creatures. The New England Complex Systems Institute, a research and teaching organization with affiliates from MIT, Harvard, and Brandeis University, claims that the birds, known as oxpeckers, have what is known as a mutualistic relationship with other mammals, such as rhinos and zebras. In exchange for providing mammals with food, oxpeckers shield them from pests. We hope that you got to know about unusual animal friendships. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time. Don't be a know-it-all, instead be a learn-it-all.